Alright, this is John here, and we're moving on to Clojure Koan number 3, all about vectors here. Okay, the first one. You can use vectors in Clojure as array-like structures. Okay, so we're going to do the count function on a vector with one element 42. So one element is 42. And we see at the bottom that evaluates to true, so we got it right. Okay, the next one. You can create a vector from a list. So here we have a list with one item, the number 1. So we can use our square brackets to make a list with 1 in it. Good. Moving on. Or from some elements. So here we have a vector with 2 elements. Each element is nil. Okay. But you can populate it with any number of elements at once. So we're going to make a vector with the list 1 and 2. There we go. Vector 1 and 2 created from a list with 1 and 2. Okay, conjoining to a vector is different than to a list. So in a list, when we did conj, it put the new element at the beginning of the list, and a vector is different because it appends at the end of the list. So when we call the function conj, then we'll get a new vector with 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. The argument to be inserted goes at the end. Okay, that's true. Okay, you can get the first element of a vector like so. So we're going to call the first function on peanut butter and jelly, which will give us the keyword peanut. That's true. And the last in a similar fashion. So here we get jelly. Or any index if you wish. So the nth of peanut butter and jelly. So peanut keyword here is in the 0th position, first, second, third. So jelly is the nth. And that vector. Okay, you can also slice the vector. So we're going to take a subvector, peanut butter and jelly, starting with the n equals 1, and then right before n equals 3. So it's going to give us a new vector with butter and the keyword and. Okay. And finally, equality with collections is in terms of values. So here we see the list 1, 2, 3 is equal to a vector 1, 2, 3. So even though the collection type is different, all their internal values are the same, so equality should be the same. And that is true. All right.